Yes.
All right. Welcome to the presentation of the Craft Academy 2017 February court. This is our final project, which we have been working on for 2.5 weeks, and we were given an assignment and a project, and we saw a hole in the market for organizational app and service for building co-ops and apartment buildings. Especially one problem that we saw, and this is the main problem in Sweden, it's booking laundry time, which is a fairly complicated process. As you can see here in Sweden, we have on the right the pencil and the paper, which is kind of old school, and even more old school for the janitor to write on the blackboard about a ventilation control, and everyone has to be noticed about that. So we thought that we can create an app for this, and and it's called Building Blockz. Jennifer?
Okay, thank you. So our main user for the mobile app is the tenant. So for them to enjoy the application, the app is that they have to register in our app, the Building Blockz. So this is the registration form. The registration tab, where they have to input their email, password, and to register. So yeah, once they're finished with the registration, they can just simply sign in. So they just have to supply the email and the password. And sign in. And so once they're signed in, the home page or the home tab will give them the background of the building. The BRF Kungskapan, so the company and the building itself, and including the news. So the news is very important for the tenants. So they will be updated with the latest events in the community. So another feature is the message. So once you click the message, you can see here, you can type the title. So here the water's damage, or if you have, let's say for example, your sink is broken, so you can type also sink is broken, or then message, you can say like, please help, my sink is leaking. And then you can click urgent if it is urgent, or you don't need to select urgent if it is not really urgent. Then you can select, you can click the send button. So once the send button is clicked, you can see here the thank you for message, and it will be received in the administrator's back end. So the administrator can retrieve the messages of the tenants so they can attend to it properly. And here's Johan to present the facilities.
Yeah, the admin add facilities from the back end. For example, we have backyard, and you get an awesome calendar where you can pick a date, you can book, and you can go back to the same date and see that your booked is successfully. So yeah, that's good. And other than that, on the mobile page, we have a contact page where the administrator can put some short info, address, and maybe phone number for the tenants. So that's good. And at last, we have a sign out button. And there's the mobile page. So here we go to the back end.
Yes, so this is the front page for an administrator of the Building Blockz. So here you can see the most urgent help requests, the latest news, and the status of the work orders. red means that the janitor is unable to complete this because of some obstacle. Green means basically that it's done, and there's also a yellow little circle for when the maintenance is in progress. Here we have the help request section for when the administrator he gets all these help requests from the tenants. The ones marked with a red circle is the most urgent ones. So what you can do here, you can create a work order for the janitor. So you can just write what's up and forward it to the janitor. Yeah.
Yes. And here we have the facilities. There you can add a new facility if you want to, and you can remove some if they got damaged or something. And you can manage the bookings. So you can see where it's booked. And you can remove bookings if you want to. Let's say that we don't want to allow Johan to use the facility. Just remove him from the time slot. And he's gone. And this calendar can also be used on an iPad, used at a laundry facility for those who don't have an iPhone. So you can book at live or at the place. And you can manage time slots. This is a current schedule. Maybe we want different times. So we can, let's start from 10 o'clock and we want 4 time slots, 3 hours. So update and I get the new times. And then we have the news that we show for the tenants. So you can easily inform them about news, what's going on in the building. So you can update and delete and create new ones and send them very quickly instead of sending papers to everyone. And then you can create standalone work orders as well if you see something in the building that you needs attending. And let's sign out and sign in as a janitor. So this is what the janitor gets at his end. He gets the message, what needs to be done. And he sees also if it's urgent or not, the red dots. And he can choose, maybe he can't do this. So he can choose that and it's updated. And the admin gets the message as well, live. So everyone's updated.
All right. Lastly, we're going to talk a bit about the process about this project. So we've been working with the agile mindset. We have planned this out in an agile way. We wanted a working MVP, and then we have worked from that and built upon that and added more features. For the backend API and the admin user interface, we have used Ruby on Rails, test-driven development, and continuous integration. For the mobile application, we have used AngularJS and Ionic 1. This, of course, is a group project, which we have found we have learned a lot, and it's a really good way of learning new stuff and learning from each other and testing new stuff out. So we're very happy about this process. Thank you.
Thank you.